I have a lot of green surrounding me right here, and we were just in a conversation. You are not Canadian, is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct. I'm from Scotland. But no, but I have a little bit Canadian in me. I'm a mixture. I was born in Scotland, lived there till I was 8, and then I moved to Canada, lived there till I was 14, and now I live in California. So, I mean, I got more Scottish in me than Canadian, but I still do have a little bit of Canadian in me, for sure.
Okay, so when you say I'm not Canadian, you're kind of lying. Are you lying? You're lying.
I'm not like legit Canadian. Like, I'm not Canadian blood. I'm Scottish blood, and that's it. So that's just to set it clear.
Gotcha.
But I raced the Nations this year for Scotland, and then the year before I did it for Canada. So I don't really have. I'm racing. Oh wait, I don't know what I'm racing yet. But
this season, you don't know. You don't know which class you're
I don't know
racing?
what class I'm racing yet. But I don't have too many Canadian fans because of that. So
Because of that?
yeah, because I rode for Team Great Britain instead of Canada when I rode Canada the year before. So. That's my story. That's my life story pretty much.
So the Canadians, they're not fans of you?
They used to be, not anymore though.
Is that why you're like, I'm not Canadian?
No, it's just the truth, and that's why I think they don't like me anymore. But I mean, I did say I'm somewhat like Canadian, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm fine.
I think this is the best interview I've ever done.
Good, I'm glad. Like, we're just sharing memories right
I
now
know.
for a lifetime.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is so well spoken.
I love it. So you've now been a part of the Kawasaki family for 2 years. What is your advice to your new teammates? It is their first year on Kawasaki. Actually, I would love for you to take over the mic and interview. Yeah, I want you to interview your new teammate.
All right. Well, I'm not like the best at the whole interview thing,
I
so
think you are.
Broc, he doesn't need too much advice. He's really fast. I think he's like 2 seconds a lot faster than me at the test track, so he doesn't need any advice. Same as Blake. Blake rips it, but he's been in Florida training. He's been getting his physical training on, so something that I haven't done. I just go to Dunkin' Donuts every day. So let's get this thing started. When we don't know what coast you're racing, obviously. So let's tell the fans out there something that they wouldn't know about you.
There's not really much. I mean, all I do is this right here. Race dirt bikes, race Supercross. I mean,
Come on, you're like every other Supercrosser. Every other Supercrosser, I race Supercross, go to the gym, that's all I do. Come on, what do you do other than bench 350?
honestly, I started playing video games a lot here recently.
What's your game? Call of Duty.
Yep.
I knew it.
You knew it.
Yeah, I called it because I don't even play video games, but that's what all these game nerds play. I'm sorry, but
I've gotten I don't know, it's weird. All I think about when I come home is get on that video game when everything's said and done with.
it's good to break it up though.
Yeah.
Keeps you refreshed for sure. What about you, Blake? What's something that keeps you away from your dirt bike?
Actually, I just bought Call of Duty last night.
God, what is wrong with these guys? Man. Well, I don't really play video games, but for Xbox, my mom got me this karaoke game. So I've been tearing up the microphone with the karaoke.
It looks like it.
Yeah. Usually, if there's lyrics on the screen right now, I would sing to you, but there's not. But anyways, so we got Xbox, Call of Duty.
I've actually been at Dunkin' Donuts because there's not Dunkin' Donuts around here.
No Dunkin' Donuts?
But in Florida, there is.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to be training in Florida. I'm doing the Dunkin' Donuts. That's my job. All right, well, that's our new teammates. We got Broc and Blake,
Ask them what
the two Bs.
classes they're racing.
Oh, sorry. What class are you racing? Lights class. What class?
Lights.
Sorry, I just knew.
East Coast or West?
They don't know that yet. East
Hey,
Coast or West?
You know what?
Both.
You're out of a job.
I know.
Sorry.
I love
No, this is awesome. This helps.
Are you taking the mic back from me?
I think so, but you know what? If for some reason the bike thing doesn't work out, I think you might have a new job.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. Sometimes when I have the mic in my hand, I'll freeze up. But I didn't freeze up that time. But
Are you sure that happens to you?
it happens. The mind just doesn't function well, and it's doesn't know what to say. But I think I can pull it off. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's give your teammates you're making me just.
I know.
My mind
I know.
is-
It's my looks. You're getting flustered. It's all right.
We're gonna have a lot of bloopers on this interview.
We're just gonna kind of throw the microphone around like it's I can't say that word. So anyways, here.
You go first.
All right. First question is, Brock, do you need somebody to bring your bike to the track? Because recently I showed up to the track and somebody forgot his motorcycle, and we were all the way in Vegas. Can you please explain?
Yeah, so driving to Vegas, got to Baker, met the mechanics at Denny's, walked inside. They're like, "Hey, Brock, where's your bike?" I'm like, I thought you guys were bringing the test bike. And they're like, no, you were supposed to bring your bike. So I was freaking out for a minute. I was like, you guys are joking, right? So drove to the track, got to Vegas, and then I had somebody drive the bike out for me. So it ended up being a day of sitting around and watching everybody else ride and have a good time. And I rode later in the day when the track was blown out. So I learned from that. But yeah, didn't have a bike for the day until later in the afternoon. Had to watch these guys ride and rip it up.
He didn't ride until I was already leaving. The track looked like this concrete that we're standing on. But it was fun to hassle him all day about it.
Dean, Brock, Blake, everyone wants to know, which class are you riding in this year?
Yeah, I'm racing the lights class, but talked to Mitch, and I think he says North Coast. So we'll see how that goes.
The North Coast, okay.
Actually, I'm signed up for the South, so we'll see how that goes.
South, great.
I'm going to Central. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm staying. That way I don't have to go anywhere.
There you have it.